Not off the level. Oh, not so much ground. Look at the wood in here. That's the one. It's pretty wet though. Hello. Oh, it's up to my knees already nearly. All right. A good echo is usually a good indicator that it's good rock. Usually you haven't got an echo, it's fractured or broken rock, so wooden style. Nice. A bit of a collapse here, look. Interesting though, isn't it? Oh, it's deep there. Well, that's just up to my thighs. And a few planks on the floor there. Do a little junction. So this could be an old winds. It goes down that way, another way. Look at that. Right. Which way should we go?
Forward.
Forward. Keep on going. Right, so we've got a bit of a backfill here, so I imagine this is pretty deep. Oh, it's a dead end. It's a dead end, okay. Yeah, complete dead end. So we'll turn around, we'll go back. Right, so that was a dead end. We'll go down here. Actually, what is formations in there? Try down here now. come from that direction. Bit of copper up there in the ceiling. Alright, we'll turn around and keep going. Trouble these O-lights, it's so hot. Try and cool it down. Oh, it's getting a bit drier. So this water is probably coming from maybe a flooded winds or a shaft. Nice formations on the wall. Right, it's a bit of a crawl this. Hands and knees. Oh, look. So that is the way onwards, down through there. Continue down there. This is stand up. Another one. Goes on and on and on. That. Hello. Imagine someone shouting back. Oh. So look, you can see timbers in the floor here.
No track?
Maybe that timber there. There's timbers running through it. So yeah, it could be part of an old, like an old tramming level. Like pickaxe marks in the wall. Yeah, I reckon there would have been tracks in there. Or remains of old launders or something, you know. So there's got to be flooded winds up here somewhere, because where's this water coming from? I'm pretty sure these are iron formations. These timbers, this could be a wind, so I don't think it is, but you never know. So these timbers are just nice. It's not the winds. It goes and goes and goes, this mine, doesn't it? The mine in the woods. How soft that is. Wow. These look. They're like wasp nests, aren't they? How cool is that? My lights is not doing it any justice, is it? These are iron formations, hundreds of years old. So we just heard a really weird noise up there. So our timber's in the floor, look. So I just hope it's not winds. No, it can be, can't it? These formations are insane though. Oh my God, look at this one up here. Just try not to fall through the floor. Look at that. I can't, oh, there's not a lot holding that up, is there? But have a look at that. I won't touch it, but look, just for comparison, if you've got all these timbers above our head, you just be a little careful. See where the water level used to be. So the water level's gone down. Bloody hell, look at this. Look at that. That's insane. Have a look at these iron formations. That's incredible. Never seen anything like that. Look at that. Hundreds of years old. Wait, that's just running down there. Look at this bad boy. Look at that. Yeah, that's absolutely huge. Try not to touch the roof in here because, you know, these are just unbelievable. Look at these. I mean, one day that's going to touch there. We won't be able to see that, I don't reckon. So that's what we've just come through, all that lot. All these stalactites. Iron stalactites everywhere. Wow, look at that. There's your winds. That's what a winds looks like. So if you're ever in a mine and the water's clouded up, you never know what you're walking into. These are like, I mean, as long as you can swim, you'll be right, but you'll be cold. Oh, that goes some way down. Drop your torch down there. Look at that. Try not to disturb this water because that is so clear, isn't it? Look at that. How far down does that go? It's hard to tell how deep that is. That's got, well, it goes down a long way. I wish I had a torch I could just drop and just see how, and that would have taken you, obviously this would have all been pumped out of water. And then this would have taken you deeper into the mine. This is where a lot of that water's coming from. So the water's obviously coming out of here now. And it's going back through where we've come from. And it'll eventually come out the entrance there. So yeah. Be interesting to drop a GoPro down that, wouldn't it? That's where the winds is. I'm now walking up through here. This is crazy really, how big this mine is. I never thought it was going to be that big. Weird stuff here on the wall. Don't touch that. Can you hear that? Hello? A lot of timber there. Shaft. Could be a shaft. A few deads there piled up. Look at that formation there, look. Oh, look. Ladders. Look at this. These old ladders, look. That goes way up into the ceiling. How high does that go? Whoa. That goes a long way. That's one. Yeah. I don't know how good these timbers are. Back on the old flood. Yeah. So we might have to come back to this one because that is an old shaft, so I wonder where that goes. Where does that go? Yeah. I'd imagine that ladder there, obviously it was accessed, and then where we stood now, there would have been these planks lining this shaft. And that would have allowed them to pull up, yeah, like an oar chute. So they would have pulled up, maybe they would have had like a windlass up there. Hello! And that would have pulled all the material up and down. Possibly, because this is like an old tramming level here. Oh, I don't like this floor. What we stood on here, this could go down further. Couldn't it? There's timbers on the floor, so. And look, railway tracks, so I'd imagine what we stood on was possibly like a haulage shaft. Look at that in here, look at that. Wow. This torch is dying. So that's where we've just come from in there. That's the ladders over there going up. And you got these two tracks going all the way through, up and over there. So I can only imagine that there, that shaft is the haulage shaft, you know. Tracks in here, look. These are 1, 2 foot, so 18 inches. This is obviously part of the collapse here. So it must be a shaft. Whoa, what's up here? That's got to be coming from that upper level. Another shaft, look, maybe. Wow, look at these timbers under there. So what is that holding up there? What is that holding up? That would have gone on ahead, look, that would have been the tramming level through here. This would have, where the hell, this is like an old slope. This is holding up so much ground. Look at the wood in here. See those timbers? That's holding up so much. This has obviously all come down. This is obviously all collapsed. I don't know what's going on here, but the way, I wonder if you get on, just timber after timber, look. That track would have gone off in that direction, under all of those huge timbers in there. And well, I'm gonna have to come back to this mine because we were up against the clock today. Got about an hour window, and we've already been in here half an hour, so we'll have a quick look up here. So we've got about half an hour, so it's taken us half an hour to get in here already, so. Oh, this floor is so made of clay. There's a hole there, let's see. This goes on another bit. This would have been the way they drilled, so I've tunnelled this way. See how square this is, isn't it? Completely different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Massive echo. Looks like an eyeball. How weird is that formation look? Looks like someone's eye in it. Someone's watching you. Whoop. Echo in here. So, oh look, another winds, another one. How strong do you reckon these are? Oh. Is that the bottom? Oh, you can see the bottom, yeah, so it is all like backfilled. All backfilled. It just goes on and on, doesn't it? Wet feet again. So warm. Oh look. That is the dead end. So they've been chasing this vein here, look. And this is where it's come to an end. That's awesome. So that's the end of that one. You have to come back and climb those ladders. So obviously we're walking back now, and have a look up there, look. Just these stalagmites and stalactites, you need to look at that. How old, mate? How old? Hundreds. So what it looks like they've done is they've tracked, this track goes all the way into there. And I reckon they've stoped out this ceiling, loaded the mine carts up, and the mine carts would have gone along here, across here, where else would have also continued. I don't know how strong this ground is. I don't know if this is a false floor. And this would have been your shaft. So these would have had like wooden like launders. This would have been like an ore chute. So I reckon what they've done is they've loaded the mine carts will come along here, and then either loaded into skips, hauled up here. These planks would have been screwed to that back wall there. I can only imagine this is just a pure guess really. And then hauled up to the surface, and then the men obviously accessed this ladder, which would go to like an old windlass or an old winder up there or something like that, just to haul all the material up the mine. Needed to be back at the car at 3 o'clock, and it's saying now 10 to 3, so up the pace. Flying visit. Right, let's leg it. There's the winds. have been for railway cars. This is the all the iron formations. That's the formation, timber, dodgy roof. You know, there's the timber there. Oh no, I don't know what I'm walking on there. That's the timber. That's the collapse. This is more wood. All these. More timber, broken. Alright, let's cane it. Everything's set up. This is real power. Come back to that, I reckon. Back ahead. Time is it? 5 to 3. 5 minutes. Go with that. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Keep the channel rolling. Laters.